Hello. Hi, Clint.
Where's,
Can you hear us?
I can hear you, but where's the rest of my squad?
I don't know. I'm like, we'll just do it. Whatever happens, happens. Go along for the ride. Welcome, everyone, to Golden Shower Sunday stream, August 14th. Goodness gracious. Here with my co host, Hex, and Clint Russell. As everyone knows, is a Liberty lockdown.
Tank top
Welcome.
squad, mount up. Let's go.
Yeah, do you have your shirt on, Hex, or off?
I do have it on.
Okay. All right. It'll be one of those days. Okay, I get it. Welcome. Let's see. Clint. Yeah, I don't know where your posse is, but whatever. Now you get all the attention now.
It has been retarded in the group chat.
Ours?
Yep.
I didn't even look. Oh, call's coming in here.
All right.
What's up, everybody?
All right.
Toad says the link isn't there, so if you could send it one more
I'll
time.
redo it. Okay. Welcome, Cole.
Hey, how's it going?
What up?
Good.
I'm gonna go plug my phone in. One sec.
Did you you guys haven't had your baby yet, right?
No, it's Thanksgiving. That's the.
you got like a minute still. Then.
Oh, yeah, we have like 3 months. Yeah, so
It's cooking still. It's got to cook.
Yeah, it's cooking. Yeah, she was having some mad cravings today. She wanted.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Food craving.
Yeah, yeah. She was like, I really want cheesecake, and so I had to go take her to Publix and get her cheesecake, and then on the way home from my parents' house, she was like, I want the Reese's peanut butter, like not the regular cups, the
big cups.
No, the ones that they do like the Christmas trees, but like I guess they're jack-o'-lanterns coming up.
Yeah.
She was like, I want those, and so we had to go and get like her some of those.
Those are good. I have a bunch of the egg ones I keep in my freezer all year.
That's the ones that are the best.
Yeah.
Those are the fucking best.
What's your feelings on Reese? Do you eat Reese's peanut butter, Clint?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You're looking kind of big today, dude. You're looking kind of jacked.
I am both as strong as I've ever been and also as fat as I've ever been. So it's a fun combination.
You working out?
Yeah, I lift every day, but I hate doing cardio, so I'm just getting like huge but super fat too. So it's fun.
Are you doing like a bulk?
Yeah, just call it dirty bulking, and then
I'm just dirty bulking.
Yeah, that's what you just call it. Yeah,
but I don't know if I plan to ever do a cutting phase. So that's
Toad
we'll see.
came in here. Sorry, Toad, I'm coming.
Yeah, I've been on a diet now for like the last month.
That's what they all say.
Well, especially you. I mean, Toad. When's the last time have you even tried a diet, Toad?
Yeah, dude, I lost 45 pounds in 2017 in 8 months.
Jesus.
Through diet and exercise, man.
You were a chunky boy before that.
I was like
chunkers.
Yeah, I weighed like 200 pounds at 5'6", so I almost died. I had a stroke.
Oh, damn.
Morbidly obese, yeah.
Force my
morbidly? What?
How morbidly obese? How fat were you?
I don't know. I was pretty fat. You want some pics?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, what was your BMI? It had to be like 5'6", 200. It had to be like
30, probably.
Yeah, 30s or more, like 30 plus. How many calories do you eat a day?
It depends. Some days I don't eat any, and then other days I eat like, I don't know. Do you know what I ate the other night? At 11 o'clock at night, I had a Big Mac, a large French fry, and a 10-piece chicken nuggets. But I was hungry. So I ate.
How do you eat like that and look like that?
Because I don't eat like that all the time.
All right.
And I do eat like healthier at home stuff, but sometimes when I'm hungry, I'm just hungry. I'm gonna eat. I don't give a shit. You sending pictures?
Oh, should I?
Yes.
Yeah, if you want. We want to see fat. We want to see fat Toad.
Fat Toad.
Right, let me try to find one. By the way, I like this golden shower thing where we're just getting drenched in piss.
Noticed
Yeah. I'm Donald Trump, man. I'm enjoying this. I'm assuming there are Russian hookers attached to it up above.
Yeah. It's quality pee. It is like high quality, high class Russian hooker pee. So it's all good. How's everybody's weeks? Everyone, let's start with you. Hexcelerate. How is your week?
Boring. If I'm being honest.
Oh, I didn't realize we were live. Oh, I just thought we were. I thought we were just shooting the shit. I'm glad I didn't say that.
Yeah.
We're gonna get you
I'm
back.
gonna be like,
No, it's okay because Hex says the hard R, and so if anything gets dropped, we can just say that Hex said it. So we're all good.
We could say we said it in front of him, and he was fine with it. So
he can give out the pass. He's he
Yeah,
can give us all
we're-
the pass just for today at least.
that's right.
Yeah, here's a day pass for a hard R.
There's a date pass.
A day pass is like going to Disney. You get a day pass for the N word.
That's right. There's a long line.
Can I
to
have
be
the
able to
season
use it,
pass? The N word season pass?
It's
That's
only 3
$100.
months. It's only for 3 months, but good.
though. Hex, it's good to meet you, man.
You as
Oh, yeah.
well.
Has everyone met? I know Clan Cole.
I don't think I've ever met Hex or you. Yes, I've talked to Forest Mommy on like Spaces. That's about it.
Yeah.
I'll get on this.
We had you on one of our streams a while ago, Clint.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
remember.
Clint's been on. Yeah, Clint was on.
I know Hex. He's the man.
Did you like our song? Do you like the song he wrote for our intro?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I dig
It's
it.
pretty good.
Hex, do you do that for a living? Are you a fucking like do music
Musician, you fucking
Yeah, I didn't know
idiot.
I didn't know the word. I just. Hex, are you a successful black? Is that what...
No, right now it's just a hobby.
Okay. Are you what every black man wants to be when they grow up? A DJ
hope
or
so.
some shit?
Yeah. DJ.
Oh man.
No, I don't-
Clint, were
I don't-
you just in y'all at that y'all thing?
Yeah, I was.
That was like
It was
this
pretty
past
fun.
week, right?
Yeah.
How'd the fucking go, dude? I know I saw like well, I know
There's drama.
well well for one, you were like you messaged some of us, you were like, Dave had at least 5 chances on with Malice to drop my name, and he
Oh,
never
yeah,
did
yeah.
it because it was like
Well,
a bunch of
He just kept referring to us as like the Mises Caucus guys, and I was like, come on, give me one name drop on Malice. Yeah, no, I mean it was a great time. I literally spent my birthday with Dave, so that was a novelty.
Kind of gay,
Because-
but cool.
yeah, it's kinda
Sexually?
gay.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gay, but it's all right. Yeah. So
Did he
I mean,
drop
since
buy
I,
you dinner
contact.
for your birthday or anything? Did anybody buy you a drink or did you give
oh, everybody was buying me drinks, man. That was a no brainer. Dave did not buy me a drink, but everybody else did. So I don't think I bought a drink. I think I bought like 2 drinks the whole weekend. The rest of the time, people were just buying them for me.
Which Force Mommy, you went to the national convention, right?
I didn't go to national, no.
But you have been to some conventions.
Yeah, I went to Arizona and then I've been to Colorado for 2 years now.
Did you have the same thing of people would buy you drinks? Is that like a
No.
A different reason for her.
No, I'm kind of the sugar mama when I go out if I have to buy drinks for everybody else anyways. So
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's nice.
it's a
yeah.
bad habit. It's a bad habit.
No, but you're the cool person. Everybody wants to be around you. Then everybody like, which is kind of like it's like a,
It builds on
it's
itself.
yeah, it inflates your ego a little bit, but it's like, no, they love me for me, not because I'm, filling them up with alcohol.
I will pay for friendship. I will pay to have friends. No problem.
You guys
Oh,
should check the
Toad
group
pays
chat.
for friendship too. Don't you feel
yeah,
bad.
it's companionship.
I pay. Yeah, that's right. I pay for female companionship.
Yeah, for the loving touch of a woman.
Friendship.
That's right. I just dropped a picture of fat me in the group chat there. So
Thank God.
Okay.
Pull this
Forest
up.
Mommy, I'm always sending Forest Mommy pics after we're on stream, I guess, because I sent her one of me when I was fat last time, right? Because you wanted to see me when I was
Sent me one?
Yeah, you wanted to see me when I had hair. so
Oh
she-
yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did send me a picture. So my internet's going slow for some reason.
Toad actually had hair like Accelerate. It's actually pretty crazy.
That's what it was. The hair.
Oh, yeah.
Toad, you look like you weigh maybe 5 pounds more than you do.
Come on, man. I put all that work in.
No, Toby,
much
what
work
about
did you
before
do?
Pick, the before pick Toad.
Did you skip like a single meal? I mean, Jesus Christ.
you take a large shit and then you just kind of
Yeah. I gave birth to a shit baby. No, like I lost 45 pounds, and I think I'm probably up like maybe 10 from then. So
Damn.
still,
All right.
But it's
So
all muscle, right?
I'm still down significantly.
mental muscle. It's all gone to his brain. That's about it. He just
That's right. Well,
Toad, why are you going up against Ace again? Why do you do this to me?
Are you doing it again, you dumbass?
because I have autism. Dude,
It's some of
Ace-
the worst stuff I've seen. Like the only time I
Can
like
I share this picture? Can I screen share this picture?
Yeah, go ahead.
oh,
up top.
Top's here.
Dude, Ace, dude, this is the downfall of Ace, man. He has just fallen into massive faggotry. What can I say?
Oh, geez, just
What did he say?
Well, I am not saying anything.
yeah. This is it. Toad's like, all right, I'm just gonna drop some. I'm gonna
Fucking
cause some problems.
Dude, he is so like cocksure that he's right because he's built up this following because he's Ace. He beats all these idiots on Twitter, and I think I used to probably agree with him on like everything. And then recently, he's defending drag queens throwing their junk in children's faces. Now he's arguing for open borders. Also, not a libertarian position. You guys might disagree with me. I don't know. He's wrong.
I think that there's totally reasonable libertarian arguments on both sides of that debate, and I don't understand why people take this hardline stance that like. So are you
Donald
saying that
Trump.
if someone believes in open borders, they are not a libertarian? Because that's a little far fetched. Come on.
Yes.
Yes.
I could understand that from Top. I can't understand it from Toad. I mean,
Top doesn't give a shit about labels, but
Top is borderline neo-reactionary. It's
No.
borderline.
I'm not saying you're not. Well, I'm not saying you're not a libertarian, but it's just that when people tend to argue for that stance, it gets lumped in, and they tend to argue for all these other like
Oh shit, we lost Force Mommy.
progressive stances at
What's
the
for the
same
host?
time. Hex, it's your show now, man.
Oh boy.
All right, let's start talking about basketball. And
We certainly won't be talking about parenting with him. I'll tell you that much.
Oh my god.
I don't know. You sure Hex isn't more of a hockey guy?
dude, I found out. Have y'all seen the movie Inside Out? I'm pretty sure. I mean, at least
Yeah.
Top probably has.
Which movie is that? That's the
that-
Pixar.
That's the
It's with
Pixar
all
one
the-
with
the
like the
emotions.
little people inside
Yeah.
their heads.
I've
I've
seen
seen
it.
And so apparently they used it like in different parts of the world. They did different scenes for parts of it. So like there was a part in there where like when they go into the dad's brain, he's just thinking about hockey the whole time, and like in like Spain, he'd be thinking about soccer, but in like the hood, he was literally thinking about basketball. And like, no, I'm just
That's
kidding,
funny.
but it was just really funny because they did do that. I was like, oh, this could be so racist if they just went like, oh, the Chinese people, they were just like thinking about eating dogs or some shit.
Yeah, I don't even remember that, but yeah, all right.
No, there was a whole scene where like he's at the table. That's a good movie. It's like one of the few. Like I'm trying to think because Pixar and
I thought
Disney
it was
have gotten
good, yeah.
so shitty and fucking like woke. But like that was a good one. I feel like.
You
Yeah,
know what's
gay.
a great movie?
Yeah.
Triple R. God damn
Oh
it.
no!
Like, no, I mean
Is it-
now I'm like I have a list of Bollywood movies that I'm about to just fucking tear through,
Dude,
man.
me too.
Okay,
You too. Oh, if you
Yeah.
find
Really?
another good one, let me know. Like send it my
Yeah,
way.
you.
Wait,
Hey, same.
what's Triple R about again?
Clint has gotten down to this thing of like he messaged us and he was like, "You gotta watch this movie called Triple R," and he was like,
Yeah.
"Right now, I don't care what it is, you have to go in. Like by the time we do our next show, like we gotta watch."
I
Triple
gave you
R.
a week's notice. Like that
Shit.
should be doable.
All
It's
right,
an
I got-
incredible movie.
All right,
It's
fine, I'll
so
watch it
good.
tonight.
It's also
It's-
like 3.5 hours. I mean,
Oh no! What do you
It's-
But
do?
it's Bollywood, so the only thing I could think of is like those really stupid action scenes where it's like all CGI and it's in slow motion. But
yes.
it's like okay,
Wait,
so it is that, but it's actually
It's like
good.
it's like Matrix meets a buddy cop flick, like with a bromance
yeah.
with some sort of what would you call like not a civil war? What's the
It's like a revolutionary
yeah
it's
revolutionary
very-
spirit. It's like Braveheart kind of. I don't know.
No,
It's
but-
fucking great, dude.
But
yeah,
I thought-
and then
I thought
And then-
Bollywood was like all like belly dancing and Indian
Yo,
music and
They throw it in
diarrhea.
there. There's like a torture scene, and all of a sudden he starts going, and I'm like, this is the fucking greatest movie I've ever seen in my life.
Dude, that's torture to watch somebody do that. So yeah.
It's really fucking good, dude. There's this wedding scene where they all do this like this little kick leg dance.
Yeah,
and
that was
you have
fucking dope.
It was so good. It was so good. I'm telling you,
so
I'm watching
fucking weird.
the whole time I'm watching it. I'm just like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever watched, and I absolutely love it. It's the
Yes.
greatest movie I've ever seen. It's so fucking fun, and it's just such a bromance too. God, it's such a bromance.
Yeah, what a great.
beautiful.
It's so much better than the bullshit that we have in America.
I was
because-
about to ask, is it kind of the thing of where Bollywood is now like the home of actual like good writing of like or like just fun movies?
I
It's
wanted
like,
to tweet this out, but I didn't think people would get it because I'm sure not enough people have seen it. But I was gonna say like, you know, I regret to inform you that India is now making better movies than us. It's really true though.
Well,
Like, they
here's
really
the thing.
are.
India is too poor to be woke, so
like
That's
you know how on like DVDs it'll be like, oh, here's the behind the scenes or the scenes that didn't make the Bollywood movies are like, we put everything in there. We don't give a fuck how long it is. As a matter of fact, here's a dance scene. And
they're
it's
like, we spent $10,000 on this movie. And we're gonna show all $10,000 we did.
Yeah.
Dude, when he uses the animals to take on like 100 soldiers, fuck, that scene's awesome.
oh, don't spoil it, man. It better be like tigers and shit.
It's everything, dude. It's so cool.
Elephants.
He uses fire to control the animals.
although did y'all go out and watch the propaganda movie that is Top Gun Maverick? Did y'all?
Yeah, I really
I-
enjoyed it.
It was really good. Like it was.
Yeah.
It's
It
like
wasn't
Toad. Toad, you
No,
didn't
it
like
was.
it?
I haven't seen
Oh,
it.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Are you-
CIA propaganda film.
No, it's
man.
great, dude. Of course, CIA propaganda should kick ass. It made me fucking. It was like the first time in 3 years I felt even remotely proud to be an American. It was great.
All I care about is does it have a homoerotic volleyball scene in it? Because if so, I
No,
wouldn't be able
it
to-
has
It's a football
a-
scene.
It is heterosexual though. Because
That's
there
right,
are
they're playing like
there are
football
la-
on the beach.
yeah, and it's ladies involved. And I don't know if you heard the behind the scenes on that. That
I can't believe they hetero washed that scene. Very,
Dude, but
Very
football is
disappointing.
way gayer though because the quarterback is like literally like reaching into the center's asshole and guys are literally jumping on top of each other. Like it's way gayer than volleyball.
if you guys watch the Triple R movie, there's a lot of like homoerotic bro stuff, and I was
Yep.
like, at first I was like, this is awesome because I'm kind of gay, but then I was thinking like,
right.
that's just a culture in India, and I'm like, damn, India must be if you can get over the smell.
Yo, the first scene where they like become friends and they're just looking at each other from the bridge and from the
Yeah, he's like-
shoreline.
Like, what does that mean?
They all have symbols already. Like they already have
Yeah.
to put it up. But once they save the kid and then they swing under the bridge and then they high
Dude.
five and they just hold each other there and the flames
No
roll
way,
around them.
they're walking
Like-
under the water and they like give each. Dude,
Y'all are
you gotta-
talking about a movie only y'all have seen.
You
I
gotta
don't give a
see this shit.
It's your fault you haven't seen it. I told you 5 days
You
ago
had
to watch
time.
this shit.
I
You
was-
had time.
So I was
wait,
talking about Top Gun Maverick, and I was trying to go like
Oh.
behind the scenes on that
All right,
beach,
all right, sorry, go ahead. Go
on
ahead.
that beach scene. They went and shot it, and then afterwards, because they had all had to like do a major cut, and like because they were all like fucking ripped, and that everybody on there was like jacked and ripped to shredded to shit. And then so they finished it, and they were like, "We're all gonna go have burgers and milkshakes." And they all went and had burgers and milkshakes. And Tom Cruise was like, we're doing it again tomorrow. Like he told them after that. So they had to go back in the next day and do it all over again because Tom Cruise is like, nah, I don't like it. And then they all like after, and so they had to go back again and do like 100, like all were like working out like crazy hard the morning of to get back into shape after like binging the whole night. It was pretty.
All right, I'm gonna bring it back to Bollywood. I can't help myself. The main characters in this movie were shaped like me and Clint. I
Yep.
swear to God, like the same, like they have good bodies, but they don't. There's like no veins. There's not like a full. Like, they don't even care. And these dudes are like superheroes. Like they're fucking jumping through fire and jumping 10 feet in the air.
Are
And
the
one of
women
dudes-
also average? Are like all the women like
Yeah.
also-
and completely covered? It's amazing.
They're what Jose would like. They're thick.
Oh well, sorry. Our average, India's literally next top model is actually what they are.
No, they're the lead chick is she's cute, but she would be like a B-list actress in Hollywood probably.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
the one there's two lead men. One of them is totally shaped like me, and he's the baddest man on the planet. And the other one's in pretty fucking good shape, though. He's pretty shredded.
He's handsome though for like an Indian man.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Just really,
Dude,
really.
I was totally fantasizing about him. That's when I had that dream about blowing myself.
Oh yeah.
Dude, Indian chicks always have.
Can you blow yourself, Clint?
Oh,
No, I can't, but I can get pretty close. So
And
I
I
had
know
this-
you've all tried. Don't tell me you haven't
We
tried.
were going to talk about this on our show. God damn it.
Clint
I had a
extreme-
dream.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Let me
extreme-
cross this off the list so that we know not to touch it.
I had
We
a
can't talk
dream.
about self blowjobs.
Yeah, it's our
that-
content
that-
we're giving you.
I had a dream that my erection was just 1 inch longer than normal. 1 inch, and for whatever reason,
3 inches
In-
long.
for whatever reason, yes, exactly. For whatever reason, that 1 inch was the difference between it being impossible for me to blow myself and for me able to get the head of my dick into my mouth. And then as soon as I got the head of the dick in my mouth, I went all the way to the bottom, and I was like, "What am I doing?" And then I wake up, and I'm like, and I immediately text the group chat because this is what we do.
He's like,
And I'm like,
still has morning wood. Just text
I did. I still did. It was like rock solid. And I text you guys, and I'm like as soon as I took this out, I'm realizing how gay this sounds.
Well,
It was the gayest dream ever.
It also
was
is
me,
like
so.
some weird thing of like maybe if you just let yourself touch the head of a dick of another guy, would you
Oh,
immediately
yeah.
start deep throating?
100%.
You're just like it's just
Well, like, here's
it's just
the
the,
thing.
taste you need, and then you're stuck. You're like sucked in.
So I think that blowing yourself can't really be considered gay because you give yourself hand jobs all the time. So,
Sure, I don't, you homo.
but then that leads to the question: do you
Goes
do,
down bad, man.
but do you do a reverse or do you do a stranger blowjob where you like inject Novocaine into your mouth?
You just drool all over your own junk.
So that it's like strangers blowing you.
if guys could blow themselves, that would be such a blow for women because like
Oh,
we
they
don't
would.
Yeah.
like we don't want hand jobs from women because we can do it way better. And if we could blow ourselves, like Clint, he touched on like he's like, so he got the head in his mouth, and he probably fucking went to town. He's like 2 minutes later, he's probably boom.
100%, dude.
Like why would I be
That's like-
fucking?
That's why we can't also like fuck our own ass, because then we would just need women not at all. Like we would
Not
just be
at all.
like blowing ourselves, fucking ourselves.
Well, we talked about that on our show, and I think like you would have to like your dick has to only be like it would have to be semi-hard to fuck your own ass, right? That's the only way.
No.
It's called a hole-in-one, by the way.
You just have to have a very pliable boner.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But which, by the way, I did say this also that if because I think Jose said he wouldn't he would like no because he said Clint probably like he woke up and he had like some dried cum on his tummy, and I said if I'm blowing myself I'm also swallowing. I'm not gonna, like I don't know why I wouldn't. Which
That's
then
right.
Jose
It's
said I
the
was gay,
cycle. It's
but
the
I
cycle.
think that's totally fine.
I will say this: I did not finish in my dream, for what it's worth. So I have
Yeah.
no idea if I
It's like
would have
one of those
swallowed or
Give
dreams
not.
yourself blue balls.
It's like one of those dreams where you're
I'm
about
such a
to
stingy
die.
bitch to myself.
Yeah, you're about to die, except in this dream you're about to come, and then you wake up instead. So almost the same thing.
It was such a
Um,
vivid dream too. Like
now-
I still remember it.
Morning wood sucks though, by the way, because and it tends, in my experience, you get morning wood more often when you have to piss.
That's
I
true.
have to pee
What- yeah,
every
what-
day when I wake up, so I always have a boner when I wake up.
Yeah, so you have a huge boner and you got to piss. Then you have to like my dick like bends up, so you have to like bend it down in order to piss, right?
Oh, you just lay on the toilet this way, like
No, yeah, yeah.
You plank the
No,
toilet.
So I was thinking like maybe I should do like a handstand so my dick is, facing down instead, so I can just piss down into the toilet. Does that make sense?
I don't
Oh,
believe you can do a handstand.
Are you going to show
Toad.
Fat Toad? Oh, damn it. I thought she was going to show Fat
Forrest,
Toad.
why are you not liking our conversation? She's like, I'm done with these fucking lunatics.
I changed the time to hear this shit.
Welcome to Shower Power Hour,
Good
man.
to see.
Shower Power Hour.
God.
Yeah, what just happened? Like I like the screen.
By the way, Toad, morning wood kind of goes away once you get married because, you can finally, start fucking and, get all that. Actually wake up next to somebody,
Well, yeah, that's
Boosted 98 GSX says, this is an interesting conversation.
God.
Lorenzo
true.
Silvio says,
That's
yo, Tower Gang, what's good? My
That's true.
gay
As
but not
a,
homo friends.
yeah. As a Christian, I'm waiting until marriage, and I'm not allowed to masturbate. So you can imagine how bad that is.
Are you still peeing cum, Toad? This is a true story.
That's not happening again.
Clint dreams about blowing himself and Toad pisses cum. We're just all sorts of fun.
Do you know? Have you ever heard of those people who have a condition, or guys, men who have the condition where like there's something goes on and they end up like coming into their bladder or something like that? Have you ever heard of that?
Oh
shit,
wait,
maybe
like,
that's what
so
happened to Toad.
it backs up like into the.
Yeah, like something goes. It's a thing.
It's like you're crossing the streams, man. The wires get crossed.
I think you're talking about the one.
So
where,
like no cum ever comes out ever. Like he'll come, but there's nothing that it just goes somewhere else.
That's okay. That's
If it goes
okay.
into
It'd be really
because-
funny if
then
it, like,
he would
comes
piss
out
it
of your
out
nose or
later,
something,
like
just-
Toad.
Well, that's
Toad, I
okay
think
because
you have this.
my friends in 5th grade taught me that to make a baby, you pee into a chick's pussy. So
Yeah, it's that
that's how it
simple.
works, right?
It's
Which,
the best.
I thought you were gonna
sex-
mention the people that like have that medical condition where they're constantly orgasming. Have you heard about that?
Yeah.
I know
Like-
someone that has it.
Wait, legitimately? Or are you trying to fuck with us?
No, I do. I know
Clint's
someone.
like, it's Ashton.
It's-
It's not, but I do know someone.
Oh.
but it's terrible. Like it's like painful after a while. It gets like so. I mean,
It'd
it's
be like a muscle.
You're
It'd be like your muscle
Yeah.
contracting just forever.
It's just,
Yeah.
it's strange that that's a medical condition that every one of my girlfriends seems to have. So
Pamela Anderson is who it is.
Sound off in the chat if you believe that.
All of the girlfriends he's never had have problems coming too often. Yes.
Can we do a poll in the chat to see if anybody believes that?
Oh, look at this little chat. You're gonna build your guys' ego.
Lorenzo, yeah, he's a good guy, man. I love the Rush profile picture too. It's,
You know, Clint mentioned that somebody actually
I think that might have been Lorenzo.
was it Lorenzo?
It might have been.
Okay, because you can tell it, Clint. Someone came up to you at like Yow.
Yeah, he met me at Yale in Orlando, Yale Revolution, and he comes up and he's like, "Yeah, dude, I'm now here. I'm like participating in this shit, and it's all because I saw Shoe on Head on Tower Gang, and I thought that you guys were making good points." Like,
wait, that was Lorenzo who said that?
I don't remember if it was Lorenzo, to be honest, but it was
Oh.
someone for real said that to me just a week ago.
Did he have?
And
long
look, you're
hair?
just being like your normal asshole selves, but like
Yeah.
that's all it takes to get people to like get it. Is just like be fun and normal and talk about the real points.
Have dreams
Oh, it
about
was.
Yeah,
food,
yeah,
so-
it was.
Good. That's
Exactly.
awesome.
You know what you should not do
me
is
too.
be massively autistic and debate on Twitter.
Clint's like 150 episodes into Liberty Lockdown, changed no one's mind. So Lorenzo's like, I saw you guys talking about piss and shit, and I thought it was awesome.
all this Rothbard you were talking about, and all you had to do was tell me the story about you blowing yourself. I would have done the same long ago.
And I was in, baby. Oh my god.
It's like you need to
Mises
change
couldn't
the
have predicted
strategy
this
there,
with you
homie.
in action.
Hey, Clint, did you go see Brandon Herrera talk at all?
I did not.
Damn, that's the one I would have gone to see.
He's the gun guy.
Yeah.
yeah, the AK
Oh,
guy.
Yeah, I don't like. I know he was at some other event I was at before too, and I didn't know who he was then either. But everyone was like, it's the AK guy," and I was like, "I don't know. What's he? He's got a YouTube channel. He talks about AKs or what?"
He has one of the biggest like gun YouTube channels out there,
Oh,
and
okay.
he's like probably the most. Trying to think if any other gun YouTuber is as like liberty minded as he is, which they all
Nah, he's
are.
the most.
Yeah, he's the most though. He's like
Hmm.
he's the one that he put out a video of trying out the or trying to make and then testing the gun that shot the Japanese prime minister.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he like
Dude, that's
he
wild.
did a whole video and he was like,
He
here's
almost blew
all this
himself
stuff. He was like, here's all the stuff we bought for it, and then like, and then you see him and he like actually made it, and they were like shooting it, and then it got like completely removed from YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube moved it.
Yeah,
because of
YouTube
the
like gave him a
Amazon list.
strike, and they were just like, "This is," and he was like, "I kind of understand." I was kind of, he was like, "I showed everything you need to make it, and it's really not hard to make this thing."
What was it exactly? It was like it was made out of a pipe or something.
Yeah,
It was a
by
pretty
4,
much.
couple of pipes.
Yeah, it was like 2 pipes, and then he made his own bullets also, which you can also do,
Yeah.
and with ball bearings and black powder, and then just fucking. And I think with a like electric charge,
Yeah.
ignited the
powder.
bullets the shells, and then just came up behind the dude, just went bam, bam, and then just killed him.
Wow.
I got to hang out with Ian Smith too. He's really cool. Like,
Oh yeah,
you know who I'm talking about? The dude with
the
gym
Atlas gym guy. Yeah.
in New Jersey or New York.
Oh yeah, he's Mises Caucus, right?
Yeah, he is now. Yeah, he
Hell
he
yeah.
was like, I'm walking around like everybody. I'm probably bigger than like everybody at these conventions, and then I see Homeboy, and I'm like, I am so small. That dude is fucking enormous. He is so jacked.
Like to
Yeah.
be close
Forrest
to him.
mommy
sometime.
likey.
Get a little event going sometime out there in New Jersey.
Wait, Forrest, are you into like really muscular guys? Like
I'm into
insane?
everything. I'm
Oh,
into
Jesus.
everything.
We know.
There's like, it's so funny how like I'll be scrolling on Twitter and I'll see like some troll of a man be like, "Oh, Forrest Mama, you're so beautiful," and you're just like, "Oh, thank you," and like all like sweet stuff. I'm like, the dude is a fucking troll. Like,
I see you're finally getting the hate I've been suffering for the past year. How you holding up for us, mommy?
Oh, I'm fine. Like I've
Oh,
never
you
been
came out
called
as
a
a
man
man.
before. I've been called a man my whole life. So you know.
I've been called a monkey.
It's weird though how it all of a sudden just, like it all of a sudden
sorry
just
about
started.
that, Hex.
Was that us? I'm not sure.
Just natural. Every
No,
time I
it
see
wasn't.
one, it's like
Oh.
reactive. I can't.
Every time I see one.
Holy
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
It
Oh
walks
my
like a
God.
monkey, talks like a monkey. Like,
Force Mummy's been posting these DMs that she gets from these random dudes. I'm
oh, that
like,
was actually really funny.
these guys are such weirdos.
They
You
really
should
are.
see half the shit. Like I would try to be a safe space and not be like one of those girls who's like half the time like, oh look at this, people are talking to me, and then they like it's just because they want people to know people are talking to them. But man, the shit I get is for real. Like people have no like they feel very comfortable with me, very comfortable. They tell me everything.
I send Forrest mommy a dick pic every morning and just go like, what do you think?
Right?
You
what do
think it'll reach my mouth?
3 out of 10. I say 3 out of 10 every morning. Just got to be motivated to be better.
How much does he pay you for that? That must be like a good amount because I mean,
It's like
guys
it's
pay
like
for-
a dominatrix service. She just
Yeah.
she keeps my ego down and I
think
pay
there
her.
was an OnlyFans doing that where you would literally pay, and it was like a legit amount of money, like a good it was like hundreds of dollars, and you send her a dick pic, and then she'll just like rate it.
Well, that's
And it was
that's
like-
not uncommon. Like,
Ah,
there-
yeah,
there-
yes, though.
there are a lot of women that do.
If anyone's
that.
interested, hit Forrest Mommy.
Pay me to
Could-
rate.
could you
Cash
please-
that
could you
Forrest
re-
Mommy.
Could you please bring up the comment from Lorenzo?
Oh,
Which one?
Yes.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
This is so funny. But they're great non-gay hugs.
Lynn does give good hugs. Not gonna lie, they are.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
It is, and Reed gives bad hugs. Reed does not give good.
He
hugs.
does.
They're
He does.
what,
not-
what makes it a gay hug though? Is that if the penises touch?
Yeah.
It happens.
He gropes you
regardless,
while you're hugging.
Okay.
reaches down to the butt.
Yeah. I think it's the butt grabs. Maybe like.
Reed gives good hugs. He just smells.
Smells
you
like
go
a Bollywood
as
fucking
a
set.
guy, that's what it is. If you go for like the under hug, like you're on, you both have to go up top, like you're trying to go over each other. But that's a good man hug. Like a gay hug is when you go from underneath. You're trying to like.
I think a gay hug is if you guys hug and then one of you picks your leg up, like it does one of those. You know?
Oh, okay, yeah. I see what
Or
you're
one
saying,
of you
yeah.
picks the other one up.
Every time I hug one of the homies, I dip them like the soldier coming home from D-Day in New York, Times Square.
and
I
then-
kiss him.
And then just Eskimos kiss. We just touch noses a little bit.
Yeah.
Tickle 'em, that's
Oh,
it.
dude, I'm doing that next time.
Now
I see you guys.
now you guys know how I got COVID.
I'm gonna dip you and fucking butterfly kiss you so hard.
Gotta spread that monkeypox, am I right?
Hell yeah, dude.
Jesus,
we're-
those are huge hands. God damn, man.
Texas?
Yeah, Hex is like, pick up that bottle again. Show this dude. It wraps all the way around. How girthy is your penis? Yeah.
Normal hands and then
He's
fucking
like,
the claw.
Your dick has to be so girthy. Like,
Wait, Hex, how tall are you?
6'8".
6'8"? Holy shit!
Oh, I didn't know. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So you're as tall as tall
You can
Bill.
jerk off and scratch your palm at the same time. That's like some...
Hex is as tall as Tall Bill from New Hampshire. They're tied for the tallest libertarian, I think.
Yep.
Is he the rich Bill or a different Bill? The one that's like funding Sarwark and all that. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
No, that's not him.
No, I do not know.
Oh, did you
It's
see
not him.
Scott Horton called out Clint the other day?
Oh,
And,
yeah?
he retweeted it.
I didn't see
Literally,
that.
I mean, it was almost by name. Like, it was pretty crazy. He said,
Oh, about not listening to your Fed friends or whatever.
Oh, I did see that.
no, he
Yeah, that's-
mentioned specifically your rich friends that are trying to get you to do
To commit
break-
crimes. I'm like, I have never once told you to commit a crime.
I'm pretty sure you've told us, like, don't pay
Only in-
taxes.
Only
Or-
the intro song to your podcast.
Yeah, well, maybe in the intro song. That's different.
That's the rapper's license. You can
That,
just
and
talk about-
how many war crimes have you said to commit against Fauci?
FBI agent, please scan your barcode.
I mean, how many times have you
enough.
said to commit war crimes against Fauci? I mean,
No, I said that he's committed war crimes against us. I've been very, very careful about
You've
saying what I-
never like done a call to arms. It's all the like. There's a bunch of other people that always are doing. I don't know if they're rich,
that's
but
true. You don't
I've
really
never
fed
seen.
those, Clint.
I don't Fed post that. How do you think I'm the only one that's kept their account? I am super careful. I don't even joke about violence. Like,
dude, you know that my reason for getting banned was bullshit again. You know that. It was because some guy I was in an argument with, and I called him a piece of shit. I'm pretty sure it must have been
Ace,
this guy.
actually.
It must. Yeah, it was definitely, no, it was some loser brigader type with like 40 followers, and he must have reported me because it's the 5 when they get you for 5 tweets.
It was
He must have
Toad
gone-
5 pounds ago. Is actually who it was.
Yes, he went through my timeline. He reported all of my fucking monkeypox tweets, and they're all fucking hilarious.
they were all really funny.
He must
Yeah,
have
I said that
gotten
pride
monkeypox. I don't know what to
parades
do.
were gain of function research for monkeypox. That was one of them.
I
I
saw
said
that
that the
one.
winter variant of it is going to be called the Homicron variant.
They're great tweets. But I'll tell you, as soon as you came in the group chat and you told us what had happened, I immediately searched my page. I keyword search monkeypox, and I deleted every tweet I had about monkeypox in the past week because
Seriously,
I also, yes, I'm dead serious, and I also I have all my tweets auto delete after 7 days. Like I am
So
as
do I.
cautious as humanly possible.
dude, I also have that. I should not have gotten an argument with that guy, or I should have blocked him. I guess, but I wasn't.
It's
That's
because,
the other thing I do too. Is I block
it's because-
anybody
I wasn't
that
thinking about
seems
it,
like
but-
they might be.
It's because
a
you're
bitch.
not a woman too, Clint. Because you know that if you get banned, you can't come back one day later, show your ass, and immediately get back up to $30,000.
Dude,
$30,000.
Shots
Dude,
fired,
you-
Forest Mommy.
Dude, you can't talk about the monkeypox at all.
Forrest
because,
Mommy was banned, and she came back, and she's
Bigger and better, baby.
That's
Bigger and
right.
better.
That's right, dude. You can't talk about monkeypox because Pete got banned like within a week of when I got banned, like right before I did. He got banned for sharing his own article about monkeypox. That got him banned.
Yeah.
Were you banned, or did you just have a couple hour thing?
I'm gone.
You
This is
are?
my-
You're gone?
It's the
that's
second
right, you
time
said.
that account has been permanently suspended, and I got it back the first time.
This
See,
is
this
why
is-
I'm probably
this
not
Angel.
gonna
is-
give it back to you.
This is
why
why
it-
censorship is such a problem. I mean, if you can't call to do what Lorenzo's saying below, I mean,
Well,
I
this
don't
is how
even
we
wanna
know
live in this
Angela
country.
McArdle's a Fed because she said the same thing. Technically, though she actually took it out. She built a guillotine and took it to this. I mean, conspiracy theories. The chair of the Libertarian Party is a Fed.
Yeah. She
I
would
see,
be
I-
a good
I don't-
Fed.
I think the problem is when you start to tell other people to commit violence. If you talk about yourself doing it, then whatever. Then I'm
Oh,
like, all
that's
right, you just
true.
seem like a lunatic, but that's fine. But when you're like, I'm gonna stay home, but you guys should go out and mess with the
Okay,
Federal
so
Reserve.
if you tell other people to commit violence, you get banned from Twitter. If you say you want to commit violence, then the FBI just gives you a bunch of guns and weapons, and then you can go and kill children.
Go shoot up shopping malls and
Yeah, you
sell
can
Right,
shit.
dude. If the government is listening, I'm a member of Al Qaeda. All right.
Yo, clip that.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my AKs. What's
This
going on?
government is listening. I'm a member of Al Qaeda.
I'm the Fed, you idiots, and I'm the Fed. You're saying all this to me. I'm just kidding. I think it is. There were always some people who would always be like, why isn't anyone out doing stuff and shit, blah blah blah, like saying calling arms stuff, and they're like
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
tweeting from their phone, not doing shit. So it's like, what are you
Well, see,
even doing?
I feel bad for those people because, like, honestly, when I first got on Twitter, I would say way crazier shit because I was like, I didn't have any concept of like what would get you flagged or anything like that. So and it was like early days of lockdown, so I was like, yeah, we should be fucking rising up right now. Like, why are we not rising up? And then everyone's like, Fed alert. I was like, oh, we're not supposed to say that. All right, my bad.
So we can't-
Yeah. Clint was the OG Ray Epps.
Which is really funny because then after that they get mad at you because you left California because you didn't stand and try to fight there. That's that is what they got mad at you. You're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like I tried to like tell people we should be doing something, and
And
everyone's
you
like,
guys
no, we
all
don't.
called me a Fed, and so then I left, and now I'm a pussy. So I don't know what I can't win. I can't win here.
Everyone's
By the
leaving. Everyone can understand leaving California, though.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, I mean it's pretty crazy.
Angela's leaving
Is she?
Wait,
Where's she going?
Austin. I'm pretty
Texas.
sure. Yeah,
Yep. Awesome.
California too.
and her and her little baby that she's gonna have because she's
Okay, I didn't know
pregnant
if that
too.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if that was out yet or not.
Yeah, she
I
she
think I
said
did
it out
know
on
that.
our show like a
Yeah.
month ago.
Okay, because I remember hearing about it, and then they were like, "Don't say anything yet." 'cause-
It was
Dude, when
early
I saw
on.
her in Vegas,
I actually forgot
she's
about it.
she's showing now, and it's the cutest thing ever because
Because
she's
she's
still
so
like
little.
she's still the
I'm-
tiniest person on the planet, but she's like now she's got this bump too. It's awesome.
Aw.
She got a
Yeah, she's
fupa.
so
Is basically what.
Yeah,
Her Twitter account is gonna be so fucking savage when she's like 6 months and just hormonal.
Yeah.
Like I said,
No,
that's
no,
that's
no.
Elizabeth right now, dude. Like we went to like we couldn't do this at 1:30 because I had to go to my parents' house to have lunch, and we got there before them because they were at church this morning. So we went to their house, and Elizabeth got to their house and was literally like almost like I think she actually did cry because we were 10 minutes away from our house and our dogs are at our house, and she just started crying because she was so like hormonal because she was just like, I want our dogs. I was like, oh, we're gonna go back home in an hour. Like,
It's the drive to take care of the family, man.
although I did get in trouble because I asked, which is kind of retarded of me, which probably makes sense, but she was like, you're retarded. I didn't understand postpartum depression because I was like, I mean, I thought you always liked it. Like you would, they like all the women are like, we're ready to get it out of our bodies, but once it's out, like now you're sad about it. And she was like, no, it's hormones. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm retarded. And so this like I didn't understand postpartum depression for a bit
Right.
there.
Anything that a woman does, it's hormones. All right.
How many times per week do you get reminded that you're retarded, Cole?
Oh, it happens a good bit. I mean, sometimes-
It happens at work all the time.
no, work I do good. I don't think I've been called retarded. I probably have been retarded. Like,
You can't be too retarded in your line of work. It's got to be
Well,
pretty
no, you
precise.
what I was saying
You
is like,
definitely
but the last work I worked at was they were pretty, just loose. Like, I mean, I said it before. They said the N word in the interview.
It's also in Alabama. So
Alabama, baby.
Cole's like, I found my forever home.
But that's 100% true. They did say the N word in the interview, and
In what context?
telling me that I could say it online and they wouldn't care.
You asked them during the interview? You're like,
Was that-
yo,
was
this-
that was
this
because
is after.
They just brought it up.
that's
No,
because
we
they
were-
knew that you got fired from
No,
the
this is after I got fired for saying stuff on the internet. At the next job, because I was recommended by my former job that fired me to a new job. They called around and got me interviews, and at the same time, they had to tell them why I was being let go. And then I get in there, and the guy was like, "What happened?" And then after that, he was like, "Well, as long as you work good and do your job, we don't care what you talk about online, including if you like say."
Holy
And
shit.
they
I,
just-
I wish my work was like that, man. I'll be fired like immediately, probably.
their ESG score is plummeting as we speak.
My company's definitely they're trying to keep the ESG score way up, man.
I guess ESG hasn't reached Bollywood is the whole thing. I guess ESG is not in India. I mean,
Not well. I mean,
Shit, they're one of the biggest polluters. So
see, here's the thing. They
Yeah.
had the colonial rule, so like they have their own embedded, drama or trauma story from their history. So like,
And they're
they don't
brown.
and they're brown. So like, it's already baked into the cake. It's like, yeah, the British fucking suck, and we're gonna fight back against them. So they don't have to go.
Yeah,
down
that's
the
why
route
they
of like,
stabbed Salman Rushdie. So
It was a surprise to me how much they hate the British. Like I knew the history a little bit, but like I'm like these motherfuckers really still hate them. Like with everything in them, they hate them. It's great.
You know, which makes us look like pussies. Like we,
yeah,
like
I know
we're
we're
like,
like all cool with the British.
yeah, we're like cool. No, we should hate these motherfuckers too. And the Canadians, they burned our White House. Like, what is?
I do hate the
That was
British and the
actually pretty cool.
Canadians. What?
I don't really care about the British, but I do really hate the Canadians.
Kenny's Indian. He's very Indian. He's 100% Indian.
You shouldn't feel attacked. They loved
Dude.
the movie.
I did, yeah.
It's
I
the
love
most
your
crazy in
culture.
this live chat. By the way, speaking of crazy live chats, an hour from now I have Alex Stein on Liberty Lockdown. So everybody,
Oh, that'll be
No one
crazy.
cares.
hop
Only-
over
no,
there.
I'm
Yeah,
joking.
it'll be
And
fun.
he j-
Yeah.
Oh no, he was on with Sticks and Hammer too, wasn't he? Well,
He
you had Sticks and
debated-
Hammer on, and then he
You-
debated
I
Sticks and
think
Hammer, which
so.
is
Yeah, well, it wasn't a debate, but they were on
Was-
BTR. I forget what it's called, but I've been on there a bunch of times.
Dude, and we somehow had Alex Stein on Tower Power Hour.
fucking.
That was like 4 seconds before he became like the most famous person on the internet.
Dude,
I remember I saw that one and he brought up like fucking Liberty Thought or just like it was
Yeah,
a
yeah.
joke. I remember him
Oh
saying
wait, he
that.
did. I
Like,
forgot
Really?
about that.
Wow.
he was like, "Oh, it's like an initiation for libertarians." I think that's what the joke was, or something.
Holy
Like,
shit.
I didn't
something
even
along
know
those
that.
lines.
Dude,
How did he know her? I was like, I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe
Tom Woods
Cole-
2000.
Dude, can we get Alex Stein back on Tower Power Hour?
Probably not.
No,
No.
absolutely not.
We should try.
Yeah, Glenn Beck
What-
said no, so no.
What has happened to like the Liberty Thought community on Twitter? Like not just like Liberty Thought herself, but like there's a lot of like those that like whole group. I haven't seen any. I might just be blocked by all.
I
of them.
assume they are all following Forest Mommy now. No,
I don't like which ones. I need names.
There was
Do you remember
one
the?
that
It
looked
was.
like a
I
horse.
think you went on their podcast. That group.
Oh, the Hole Patrol.
Yeah, I don't think it was called. But,
There's one with the
Okay.
lisp.
Lisp?
I
Did you
don't
say
know.
Lisp?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You
I know
went
there
on
was a lot more like I don't know what happened though. I don't know. Sarah got married, so you know that's that.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, she's done now.
Yeah. I
We
think
got-
she's pregnant too,
Sure.
isn't she?
we got
They're
6 to 12
trying,
months.
they will.
Is she?
Well, I mean,
No,
they
I'm
want to have
I'm
babies.
super happy for her, man. That's awesome.
Well, and it was like
She's
I
trying-
actually I met her in Arizona, and like we were like hanging out with like, these people down there that we met from Mises Caucus, and like it's funny like when you have a libertarian person who's like a certain age, it's like let's talk about when she was like trying to talk about dating with this dude, like you know, like you're in a whole different mindset where you can like get to the fucking point faster, you know, like
You
you're
definitely had
definitely
sex with her, huh?
I'm not kiss and tell.
Whoa.
Yeah, you did. You
I
definitely did.
could be her mother. I literally could be her mother.
Oh yeah, you could.
God.
You could
Oh,
put your whole
no.
forest in her, mommy.
Holy shit.
My
No,
word.
I'm happy for her. We still follow each other on Instagram. I don't even know if she's back on Twitter, but
Yeah, she is.
She is.
oh, she is okay. Her
she's
dude, she's
Liberty
like
Batty or something.
she's
Yeah,
trying to get him in
Liberty Betty.
shape, and I'm telling you, like if Homeboy gets in shape, he is gonna look like little mini Momoa.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
a good looking dude. They stayed here 2 nights after they got married on their way out.
Oh,
to-
you guys so fucked. Oh my
Holy
god.
shit.
No, because he's even younger than her. He's even younger
was-
than her. Okay, that'd be weird.
That was
Yeah,
an
yeah, you
orgy
definitely didn't have sex
situation.
with her.
I bet if Top got like real nice and jacked, he would look like a little rock. Like he would just be like
Yeah.
a small twink rock.
Little Rock.
Little rock. We call him Arkansas. It was like-
We call him-
he looked like Bill Clinton.
Why they call you Arkansas? 'Cause I'm a little rock.
Top, you have to get like fucking apps, like do steroids, get on some gear, trend, all of it, do everything, and just get fucking
Hell yeah,
huge.
dude.
and
I'm
then
working
And
on
wear
it.
tank tops all the time.
wear tank
all the
tops.
Right.
And
I
then
dropped like almost 15 pounds, so I'm working on it.
wait,
Hell
for
Dude,
yeah.
let's
real?
all get on
Yeah.
gear and fucking change the name
All
of the
right,
show to
let's-
Roy
You know
Rage
what?
Hour.
Absolutely,
Let's do it. Let's
we
do
should
it.
all start doing steroids and just
Let's
get
do it.
absolutely huge.
Jose never stopped. I mean, we
Yeah,
just
I
have
was
to-
like-
Jose
A lot-
reminds.
I think
I don't know.
most people don't know this, but I used to do HGH.
yeah,
you
I
wanted to
believe it.
get more fat. You're just like, I just
Yeah.
gotta.
he's just like I gotta be able to jerk off 34
Yeah.
times
Have
in a day.
Have you guys
My
ever
recovery
seen,
time. I need more. My recovery time is way too low. I gotta get much. I gotta get.
Yeah, that's
You
exactly
ever
it.
seen 50 First Dates?
Yes.
Okay, the brother with the fishnet tank top.
Yes, the Rudy.
That's what I'm saying.
Rudy.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
exactly what we all. What'd be really funny is if we all do get like in a year, they had like the next Libertarian National Convention, we all show up all in like gear, all fucking
Yoked.
yoked out, and walk in. We would just be, I mean, the biggest people there.
don't say anything about
Yeah,
it.
don't say, don't say anything. Also, just like just take over, and they can't do anything. 'Cause they're all pipsqueaks. So we just be like,
I want to
yeah.
show you guys the type of awesome feedback I get from my listeners. From Dean Smith, it says, "You got fat. Face looks fat now." and I just responded with thanks.
that's so fucking funny.
You got fat. Face looks fat now. I woke up to that this morning and I was like, I just busted out laughing.
You gotta post that on Twitter. That's a great one. That's so great.
Dude, let's fucking do it. Let's get jacked. All of
Toad,
us.
have you ever been to a gym?
Yes.
He's got weight behind him in the same spot.
Oh, he does. He has you know what, Toad? You
He's
do
got those
gear.
pristine
and you get
weight
all those
set.
weights back there.
I use them. I'm very autistic about how I lay them out, but I use them.
You don't.
That 12 and a half bench press is gonna be. It's gonna be
12
killing
and a
you.
half. I do at least 40. Fuck you.
Hex, is
There's no way. There is not a 40 back there. I 100.
There is actually.
Go pick it up. Go pick it up right now.
Breaks a sweat. He fucking-
His arm just snaps off his body.
It's like SpongeBob when he's in that with the flick. He starts.
I got
His arms get huge, and he's like trying to.
No, back there I have two 12 and a halves, two 20s, a 30, and a 40.
I knew there was a 12 and a half over there.
You have a
just knew it.
single
Shoulders.
40, so you can't bench it then.
Right.
Is it like this?
Well, you can bench
It's
it
like-
one arm at a time, kind of. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Horse Mommy, are you hungover? You don't seem very engaged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Hex, is it hard for Hex to get muscle because he's just like too big? Like you're like too tall. Like, how
Oh
does
yeah,
that
at that
work?
height, it would be tough to bulk.
It must be
But-
harder to like.
but you
do
look
curls.
You
shredded.
eat a lot.
But I bet if you like do work out, you look shredded though. Like you look great.
He's probably
Right.
shredded already because he's black. But I
That's
mean,
true. That's 100% true.
Yeah.
that's like default. I
Dude,
like whenever I
6'8"
see,
and black, like you're auto shredded.
yeah, whenever I see a black dude and
Yeah.
they have like a six pack, it's like, you know, if you see a dude and they're like, all right, he's jacked, you're like, he might be an issue. If I see a black dude with a six pack, I'm like, I don't even know, because it like you could put zero work. Like you could be weak as fuck and you could put zero work toward that. So like I don't know if you're like actually strong or not. It's hard to tell.
Hex, can you windmill dunk?
No.
No.
What?
You
What do
can't
you
dunk.
mean? All you gotta do is walk up to it.
Wait,
You
if
should
you're
do a windmill
black,
dunk with your dick, dude. Like I don't know. What you're
if you're black and 6'8", I thought you were just automatically in the NBA or something. What?
It's like no,
Yes.
I was a pole vaulter is actually what I was. Let me do something ridiculous. Wait, Force Mommy. So you drank a lot yesterday because I
I actually didn't drink a lot. I just was up really late.
because I threw up
Gangbang?
yesterday.
Monkeypox Festival.
Monkeypox.
What'd you do?
80s concert. I went to an 80s concert with my friend and her sisters, but then her sisters went home and then we just partied all night. And then I got home at 6 a.m.
Jesus.
You did cocaine. I could tell.
Why would you say that? Why would you even say that?
Do you have to
Do you know
watch
what's
the
funny is
field?
I used to have friends who like would stay up so late, and I'm like, I'm a pothead for a long time, and I'm like, how the fuck y'all stay up so late? And then one day I realized, oh, this is how you stay up so late. I
I
get
used
it now.
to be friends with a ton of cokeheads in Carlsbad, and I don't I've never done cocaine, so but they would always marvel at the fact that I could like keep up with them. I would stay up until the sun rose.
You
and
just
they're
have
all
that naturally.
Yeah, I do.
It's the
Yeah.
FBI training.
It's not
It's
cocaine.
the
crack.
training, exactly.
Dude, I used to do that. I don't know. I was out until 2 a.m. the other night, so there was that
Doing what? What were you doing?
punk show.
Against-
Well, yeah, you're out doing something. Like I could make it to a certain point, but then you have the friends who go all night, and then there's other drugs who obviously that keep you up all night that are fun too.
Molly.
But all that stuff. Not that I do it,
I'm
but
old as fuck. We
No,
left
yesterday-
during Clint's panic.
I'm very old. You guys always,
Yeah.
you know, I'm fucking old as fuck. What did you call me, egalitarian or something, like, or whatever I am?
Oh, I call
yesterday-
you octogenarian.
Octogenarian.
Yesterday for the first
I'm
time.
older
Yeah.
than you. I'm just fucking around.
I had
I don't
was
mind.
8 for the first time ever yesterday, and it was at a coffee shop, and they put Delta 8 in your coffee, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'll try it." And so I tried that, and then I was drinking all day, and at the end of the day, I felt terrible.
Did you have the spins? Did you get the spins?
Yes, and I threw up.
Yeah.
I was like,
What is-
I mean,
What's Delta?
I
8?
was like, it was like after we got home, and I had mead. It was like weird stuff too. Like I had
Oh,
like
what?
English beer. Yeah, I had, like English beer, and then like a lot of mead.
Dude,
Like because
mead
we went
is
to a
super
meadery, and I
dangerous,
had
man.
like, and it was like, then I get home, and I was like, I'm not feeling good at all. And then just threw up.
So you yacked? Did you feel
Oh,
better after you threw up, or did you still have
Oh,
the spins?
No, 100% better.
Cole
Immediately.
reminds me
Okay.
so much of all of my friends from high school. Like we all would drink until we got sick. And I just love that you're like still in that stage of your life where like every time
We
we
I
talk,
don't-
shouldn't
you know-
be, but
No, it's
it
because I
happens.
just I don't drink enough, like
often enough.
often. So like whenever I do drink, I usually like drink way too much than I should, and especially
it's great.
now because like we got like a flight of mead, but it was just me and Elizabeth, and she can't drink, and so it's just me with like 12 ounces of it was 12 ounces of
I like
straight
you.
mead
We
and
got
then a
that.
cocktail.
Yeah, she got it.
No, she does. Okay, she does take a sip a little bit. She tries it. She tries it.
Oh my
You
god.
gotta rough. You
that
gotta
baby's
rough it. You gotta
fucking
toughen the
up,
kid up. It toughens the kid up
Yeah.
a little bit.
It was funny. Well, I met a guy, Anarcho Badger, on Twitter. I met him, and we went to the Lewis thing, and then I went to see him live, and he was just talking because he has a band. He was like, "Oh, I'll get you whatever drinks you want because we have a bar tab, and no one in my band drinks. It's just me." So he went and got me a drink, and then I was like, "I'll let Elizabeth try it," and his wife just had a baby, and he was like, "Oh, dude, don't worry, like alcohol, like they can drink a little bit. Alcohol is fine." And then afterwards, I was like. I looked at Liz, like he said it was fine, but they had their baby 2 months early. Like it was,
Yeah.
Yeah, how retarded is the baby?
no, it's doing fine, but it was like super
It's
early.
doing
It's
fine.
like, but he was
Well,
like,
see-
no, it's totally fine. We can totally
Here-
drink her.
Here's the thing: Cole's baby is already like genetically going to be retarded. So like, I don't know. If the
I
alcohol
think of it
really
as two
matters.
negatives make a positive. So like I think if I can, fetal alcohol syndrome plus genetic retardation,
That's right.
like together they just cancel each other out, and I'm just gonna get like Einstein coming out.
Yeah,
Or
that's right.
possibly like fucking Forrest Gump. Either one.
How much would it suck to have a kid like at 10 years old that's just way smarter than you and just clowning you all day?
He wouldn't get it.
He's just
He'd
be
be
telling
like,
jokes over your head.
That was a good one, Billy, I think.
That would be like me on that one episode of our show.
Yeah, exactly. When you just
Fuck.
kept making like doctor level jokes. I was like, what are you doing?
I thought you.
Oh,
would
we have
understand.
decided that Toad is 90% comedic retard and like 10% comedic genius, and it's just like it just
Yeah.
depends on he'll just put
At
one
10%. At 10%.
Maybe
Ten
even
percent
less.
kills.
Maybe less. But when it hits, oh my god! I'm still laughing about the fucking G-spot thing. Me and my wife talked. We brought it up the other day. It's so fucking funny.
We got to open a club that's called that, man.
There's definitely a club called the G Spot. 100%.
It's a
I
good
know-
club.
Well, I know my buddy of mine worked at one of the sex stores, and it was called the G Spot, and it was like.
Clever name. Very clever name.
But it was like in Big O's, it was the G Spot, and I think it was like actually called the the goods. Damn it! It was just Bigler's the G Spot, but the G was actually like good or something. Like it was
Come
something
on.
stupid. Like it was
So
something
dumb.
because I don't think they could actually have something called the G spot. Like
And maybe they could. I don't know. When I was Clint, was it when I was with you or Reed in New Hampshire? There was or I think it was in New Hampshire. It might have been somewhere in Mass. There was a liquor store called Bunghole Liquors.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I was with you then. All right.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Hex, how do you play guitar with those hands? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Fucking easily, dude.
Yeah.
No, it's harder. Like, I mean, like, if your hands are bigger, it's okay. But when now you get into a point where it's ridiculous, you just palmed an entire water bottle. How are you playing chords?
How can you palm a water ball and not windmill dunk?
He plays all power chords, man.
Oh, it reminds me of. Yeah, have you seen that picture of Shaq holding a water bottle? It was literally the exact same thing. I mean, he
Yep.
makes like full size, like 20-ounce water bottles look like the minis, and that's basically what it makes.
Forrest, mom, have you seen Hex's dick yet?
Mm-mm. We have a professional relationship.
Damn it!
How did this start? How did this even happen? I don't know. You laugh.
What, the show? Or like
Yeah, like
podcasting together?
how is yeah?
By the way,
exactly.
you also know that porn stars have a professional relationship with their with their videographers.
True.
It's,
Actually, when Hex turns off his camera, I actually don't notice the difference.
God.
Just when I see hands of that size, I know it sounds gay and maybe it is, but I really want to see his dick now. Can I see your dick, Hex? Come back, turn on your webcam and show us your dick, please.
It's
Thank
just
you.
out of curiosity. you
show
know,
us
like-
by your hand size. Just go. It goes to like here. But that's like 18 inches.
Could you please send me a picture of you grabbing your dick for
His
scale?
middle finger is 5 times bigger than my erect dick. It's horrifying.
When
Oh
you
my
flip
God.
something off, does it look like that? Have you seen that picture of the black guy flipping off? It's like something in a store, but it's like his middle finger has like 4 knuckles. Like, it's like
Dude, I bet Hex probably can't even like finger a woman because he'd probably be like wrecking their internal organs.
So but tell us, how did this start? I would love to know.
Oh, almost exactly a year ago. Our anniversary show is going to be not next Sunday, but the following Sunday, the 28th. Me and Hex followed each other on Twitter, and he got banned, and I was just starting to like tinker around with trying to YouTube and stuff, and that was the first time we live streamed, and then just kind of went, and I just decided to name it Golden Showers at some point, and now we have an intro, and moving on.
is that
up.
something you've done?
What?
Ooh,
Oh, given? No.
Yeah. or done. Had done to you.
Everyone always says they want it, but when it gets down to it, they're like, never mind. Actually.
Everybody says they want it. Like,
Yeah. I know things.
Next time you meet Toad at a libertarian convention, trust me, he's down.
Yeah. We can make a business deal out of it. It's all good.
A business deal?
well, hey,
He
today-
says he pays for companionship, friendship.
No,
right?
no.
Hey,
but
I
I
just have
remember this.
connection, man.
I don't know if you remember this, but fucking Liberty Thought. I almost said E-Thought, whatever. But Liberty Thought did say that if Toad paid her $500 and bought her a ticket, she would come up there and fuck him.
Oh.
That was a bargain, dude.
You
Should've
never,
Yeah.
I mean, is the offer off the table? I don't know. Have you talked to her?
Yeah, now the
I don't
dude
know,
has to
man.
be there too. Now Toad. It's gonna
What?
be it's a package deal. You have to get mini Momoa up there too.
Oh Jesus! as long as the penises don't touch,
Yeah, you could have plenty of fun without them touching,
right?
in my opinion.
Oh, I did.
Not as fun though.
Real quick, I saw. I was going through shorts the other day, and it just reminded me of something that we could talk about. But did you know, like at retirement communities, they use like different colors? I think it was fuzzy dice or
Yeah,
something.
dude, I live here. Yeah.
Yeah, they use
Yeah,
different colors
Top
to,
lives at the
to,
villages. So.
to show if they're like into wife swapping or just into swapping in general.
It's not
And
just
it's like,
that.
and it's like, it's literally color coded from like, I like to watch. I like to
Oh,
be a
I thought
cop.
it was like what nationality you'll actually do it.
That's
It's like,
By the
oh,
way,
there's some black
does
dice.
mean down. No, black means down for anything. So it's actually
Giant black dice.
Yellow means you want an Asian.
Oh God.
I
But yeah, I saw that and I was like, that is fucking insane. But like these fucking just
They always have old wives' tales for a lot of that stuff too, even outside of the older communities. But I believe it. Make it easier for them. What the hell else they got to do with their time?
Yeah,
I
dude.
mean,
It's,
yeah, no,
it's
it's
all,
not- It's
all
not like
They've
random
been
rumors.
together for fucking 40 years. Like,
oh yeah, it's not
they
rumors,
can
it's
explore a
100%
little.
true.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Plus, when you're that old, you can just raw dog it all the time, man. It's like
And the pineapple symbol is also 100% true, isn't it, Top?
Oh, I
The
don't know.
upside down
What-
pineapple.
what-
Yeah, I
what- what
heard
is
the
that
upside down
one?
pineapple was like we're down to swap a little bit.
That's
Huh.
supposedly. It used to mean just welcoming, but then like the swingers took it over. Out here, they say if they have a white in the one neighborhood called Highlands Ranch, if there's a white rock, but literally the swingers club is like right down the road, and you go there, and it's like normal people from fucking all over.
Oh, yeah,
Personal opinion: the man should be able to cheat with whoever he wants, and the woman should just never be allowed to. In fact, it should be like instant. death penalty.
That's not an uncommon thought out there. So.
That's my honest opinion.
in Boston in the Back Bay Fens, if you go in there and you like whistle a certain way, a bunch of gay guys will come to you. I'm not kidding.
I believe it. We have a gay park in Denver.
No, get out. No way, not in Denver.
Although now it's probably is a homeless park too, so I'm sure it's everything park now. But
I do really want to go to Denver. One, I'm a huge Broncos fan, but also I just really.
oh yeah, you're like a huge Broncos. They had a game
know.
yesterday, didn't they?
They did. I watched the entire thing. They also, I really want to get tickets because they're going to be in Tennessee, but the tickets are like $400 a piece for like good tickets, like not fucking nosebleeds.
Just for the football game?
Yeah, just for the game. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Is
but
is Forrest Daddy allowed to get it in, or is it just Forrest Mommy that's only allowed?
Get what in? No, it's as free loving as you want to get.
Okay. Just making sure that you're not a-mogging his ass, because that'd be pretty fucked up.
No, it's been 13 years. I think we know what we're doing.
Yeah, I would
I
imagine.
always forget that you're married. I literally forget that you're married.
We're not. I'm not legally. We're not legally married. No.
Oh, I forgot. That's also the other thing I forget. That is.
it's a civil union.
Because I always hear it. And I was like,
I forget that you're not married, and I also forget that you're not married.
I forget that you're hippies from 1975. But
No, I've been arguing with him because he's still like, no, if Trump gets in, blah blah blah. I'm like, oh my god, no.
Wait, what?
Come on.
if Trump gets in, you're gonna get married, or if Trump
wait a
gets in, like
No, that things are going to get better, and Trump this time will drain the swamp and stuff. And I'm like,
Oh,
how do you
no.
believe that? How do you
So
believe that?
you're saying Thor's daddy's based?
Yeah, yes. Overall, yes. Overall, yes.
Clint, do you still think he's
I'm more
DOA?
anarchist.
Like you think he's gonna be fucking?
I really don't know, man. I don't know.
No.
It's very hard for me to believe that they would raid him if they didn't have something. But at the same time, like if they have something, I don't know why they're dragging their feet on it. Like I would be,
Right.
like you come out,
Especially
hammer
something
him right
like
away.
clear codes,
I think
whatever.
I think it's bullshit, and I think it's I think it's sort of an act of desperation they're trying to come up with a way to prevent him from running in 2024.
But has
But you
this ever
don't
happened?
don't do that as an act of desperation. That's what's confusing to me. Like, because if you're going to do it, you know it's going to galvanize not just his base, but a lot of people that are
Mhm.
otherwise kind of on the fence. But now
Disaffected with everything
he's-
else, yeah.
Yeah, but
he's like
everything
he's a
everything they
lock
do.
for 24. If they don't fucking prevent him from running or put him behind bars, that dude is the president in
Yeah,
2020.
Or
Yeah, but Clint, everything they do like
Or-
galvanizes
yeah.
his base, though, right? Like whenever they go after Trump,
Dude, this is way bigger though. This is
Yeah.
way bigger because this is
Or-
this is a precedent-setting invasion of a former president's personal residence.
Correct.
Like this is
Yeah.
way bigger
Yeah,
than
it's-
him being impeached or any of the other nonsense. It's huge.
a record percentage of Republicans want him to run. But has
Yeah.
there ever been
Mhm.
in this country the point where like half of the country wants somebody and he just can't run? Like what happens there?
I don't think it's ever happened.
Yeah,
Wait,
because DeSantis is fucked.
I mean,
Like,
the only
DeSantis
thing
is
I can
done.
think about
What do
is
you
like maybe some like where they were allowed to run, as in they served their 2 terms, and then they like. I feel like I bet after Reagan got done with the 2nd term, I bet they would probably vote for a 3rd term if they could.
Well, he was fucking brain dead at that point. But,
That's true. He was
Oh,
fucking
Reagan,
but
yeah.
FDR ran 4, or he had 4 presidents.
He had 4. He had 4. He had
term,
yes.
term,
Yeah. He didn't finish his 4th term.
And our country has never recovered from
Hmm.
his reign. I mean,
Yeah.
absolutely catastrophic.
That's true.
So did they put they must have made a constitutional amendment just after his
It
presidency,
was after
right?
that.
They did,
but-
yeah.
God,
to
why didn't
limit
they
it to
have
2
that?
terms,
Why,
yeah.
like, our founders were so
was-
smart about shit. Why didn't they have that in the Constitution from jump?
It was
Weird.
more of just a like it was George Washington going like he just it was more of a
Oh, it's
traditional
tradition.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
well,
was just
should have
like-
been
he's like,
fucking
I-
contractual.
He was like, I served 2 terms. I think that should be the limit. And then they were just like, okay.
And then
that's fine.
FDR's like, yeah,
Yep.
well, you weren't a communist, so check this out.
It was kind of like, yeah, it was like it was a gentleman's.
But did you have
agreement.
polio? I got polio, dude. I can fucking.
But it's also like they were probably like, after you do that job twice, like nobody else is gonna want to do this a 3rd time. But he was such a fucking asshole.
Oh,
maniac.
that's another good. They never fathomed life-term politician. They were farmers. Like that boosted 90 whatever. Like they said, like that's.
But
true.
they still should. I mean, they saw so much into the future with all of the things that they put into the Constitution and the Bill of Rights in particular. Like that's such an easy one. Like, hey, you can't be president forever. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Well, they kind of saw into the future. They did, like, I guess they saw a little bit, but
Well,
they
they-
also.
I mean, if our modern people could actually read the goddamn document, the Second Amendment isn't exactly unclear.
That's
but
true.
No,
because
it's
we-
not.
That is one of the
People are
funniest
just
things.
fucking
I do see the people going like, if I would go back, I would be like, no, it's like explain it like they're a 5-year-old. But it's like
Yeah,
they explained it pretty well. Like it's not like it's
I think
pretty clear.
in the parlance of that day, that was probably a very succinct
I think it was
description.
very. I still think it's clear, and still everybody's like, well regulated. That means
Yeah, I
that-
was just
that,
about to bring
that
that
means
up.
they should regulate your guns. It's like no, they're saying the militia. We need a militia that is well
In working
regulated, and
order.
if we need that, then the people also need to be able to have guns.
This Bollywood movie understood the Second Amendment better than.
Probably got good
most of-
music. Does it have good Bollywood music? I love Bollywood.
Hell yeah,
music.
that fuck, yo,
It was
those,
awesome.
those
Yeah.
tracks fucking slap, bro. But I'm telling, yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's a pro 2A movie too. You guys got to
Yeah.
watch that shit.
They were like, if we just get the weapons to the people, we will be free. Like that's the whole premise of the movie. It's
If this is the triple R one, you said,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So fucking.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you,
Watch it later.
everybody
Retard.
watching this right now tonight,
Is this on
watch
Netflix?
RRR. Thank me later. It is
Where-
such a
what-
fun
I actually,
fucking
you know
movie.
what?
What
Alyssa
service
wanted to
is
watch
it
a
on?
movie and said she
Netflix.
was watching. Well, she
Okay.
was watching Prey. I don't know if you've seen that movie.
Oof.
It's the. Did you like it?
Predator
I
I
loved
don't
it.
think I don't think I want
See,
to see it. but-
I see. I didn't want to see it either. I didn't want to watch it. I've watched the reviews on it, and I was like, "This does not. It's just gonna piss me
is
off."
that movie
really.
in? Like,
loved
the
It's
Predator-
on. It's on Hulu right now. Yes,
Is
it
that,
is.
is that
it
movie
is.
actually in the Predator like universe?
It's a prequel.
Yes.
It is?
It's a prequel.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a prequel to the first one.
It's fucking fun, dude. It's a fun movie.
So I
But
asked.
a fucking girl like smaller than Forrest Mommy beat up the Predator. I
I'm
mean,
not small. I'm a fucking man.
Dude, I just I just always happen to notice that that Predator is a black guy with dreadlocks. So
That's very racist.
Every time.
Appropriating culture.
Did you guys see Mother? I was telling the Tower Power guys.
I haven't seen it.
Is that with
It fucking sucks.
Is it
Yeah,
the
Jennifer
kind of
Lawrence.
like weird and who?
It's
Jennifer Lawrence? Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence is in it. Yeah,
Kinda
it's
like one of
Darren
those weird
Aronofsky.
ones.
Isn't the
One,
one
one of the greatest
Aronofsky.
previews to a movie ever for a movie that sucks dick.
What's
It is
That's
such a
like-
good preview.
Isn't it something about abortion too?
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
weird. Yeah, the
Uh,
people would come in our house and try killing the baby, but it was like this weird. It was
Oh,
weird.
don't spoil it.
No, that's like
came out
that
like 2
happens
years
over
ago.
and over in the movie. It's like it's
Oh.
weird, repetitive kind of stuff too to it. It's weird.
Yeah,
Why'd
I
you bring
was-
a Mother up?
No, because I don't know. Like I watched it and I was like, "Am I like? Did I have a brain aneurysm? Like, is something wrong?" Because I don't get it.
That's
And
how
I
Clint and
usually-
I felt watching The Northman.
No,
so.
I think that's a.
Dude, that
I just
movie
think that's a
sucked
thing
too.
now for movies now is they believe that if the audience does not understand it, then that means it was a good subversive movie, which is just retarded. Yeah, and,
Yeah, then-
and it's literally like, yes, it's retarded. It's literally just the end. It's like the
That's why the
whenever,
Northman
whenever an
sucks so
art
much.
form is on its decline, that's what happens every time. Like they
Well,
believe.
I'll tell you what art form's on its incline. Fucking Bollywood.
Dude,
That shit
it's
is
all
awesome.
it's all the foreign movies, man. Because Clint and I also watched a foreign film that was like a lesbian porno.
That was fucking great, by the way. It was
I'm
really
not
good. I
joking.
really enjoyed
Where
it.
was it from? Where was it from?
France.
It's on Amazon
no.
Prime.
No,
it's in Korea.
Korean, yeah, I think.
Oh.
Well, that was another like what was that one that they just had? Well, I know like a bunch of like really good like I guess suspense or like thrillers. I'm guessing. Like apparently, zombies right now is really big in Korea because they keep making a bunch of zombie movies, but apparently they're all like
Nice.
ridiculously good. And
Nice.
from what I've heard,
I got to see that.
That
Yeah.
Cliff
sounds
makes
like
a
Train
good
to
point.
Busan.
Cliff,
Oh, yeah,
Cliff
yeah.
Makes, Cliff makes a good point here. He says the Predator destroyed an elite group of special forces and was beat by Home Alone traps. I'll grant you. It's not exactly feasible. However, this happens 200 years prior, and it's the first one to get on the planet. And like, if you notice, the entire premise of the movie is that like she can't be the warrior, and also the Predator's going around trying to find the top prey on, or not prey, but like top predator to kill them, and like that's his whole thing. And yeah, it's absurd that she would be the top predator, but
Obviously, it's not. Gonna
ultimately
be a
she doesn't
woman.
win that fight if it's not for the dude. So like, let's keep in mind.
Yeah,
that
the
there's
top
still
predator is
alpha
clearly
shit.
not going to be a woman of any species. but-
Also, it does actually
Or a
at
toad.
at the end of the movie. By the way, just spoiler alert, whatever. If you want to go watch it, really spoiler
I don't
alert.
care. Spill it.
But at the end of the movie, so there's in Predator 2, there's the whole thing with the flintlock pistol that the Predator gives to the black man. Because I can't remember his name in the movie or the actor that played it.
Boosted
I know
wants
we
to
all
know
looking like,
what-
damn.
what was said lesbian movie. Do you remember the name of it, Toda? It was really good.
No, it was from a director that was known for some other.
Yeah, he's known for like all the
Movies.
best Korean movies. Anyways, it's on
It
Amazon
wasn't-
Prime. Go check it out.
wasn't
But
the
what I
old
was saying
one.
about Prey though is in that
Director,
movie
wasn't
the French whatever the fuck like trappers give
Yeah.
the same flintlock pistol to the girl, so that must mean that after the movie ends, the Predators come in there and wipe out her entire tribe
Her
and
tribe,
just
yep.
take the flintlock pistol back,
Which is fucking Glasser.
which is really
Gotcha.
fucking funny. to me.
Clint,
Like, she
it was,
just defeated one, and there was like 3 more that were just like,
the,
all
mo-
right,
the
we gotta
movie
go.
was
like,
called The
kill all of them now."
Handmaiden.
Yeah, The Handmaiden. It's really
And
good. Check
it's
it
from
out.
the director of Old Boy, which I think
Enjoy-
Old Boy is a better movie though.
Old Boy is a better movie, but if you want to jerk off violently, this is a good one for you.
Yeah, Clint and I were jerking each other off during it, so
It's true. It's a true story.
yeah.
Does
What is-
toe tan
What?
make your dick look bigger, Clint?
It did actually.
Dude, I think
Don't
I
let
love
Hex
this with
don't let
Tony.
Hex put his hands on any of your dicks.
my entire
Very
hand is the
little.
size of Hex's thumb. All right.
Dude, I got blown by a girl that had bigger hands than me, and I've never felt more inadequate. I was like, this is horrific.
Oh, the
She's
man
just like-
hands.
I bet your
Oh.
butthole hurt, dude.
Oh, you're implying that we had sex after it. No, we didn't actually. But
No, I was implying that she fingered your butt while she was blowing you.
oh no, I don't do that.
No, That's gay, dude. I'm telling you.
By the way, Hex, do you
Mhm.
like? You must have to like really larger women because your hands could. I mean, like if you were like with a girl with like
He's 6'8". There's no such thing as larger.
Dude, he needs to be.
I
With,
mean,
he needs to be with like Liberty Thought, man. Like some chick who's 6 feet tall.
Dude, you guys would produce.
He
some
does want a white
fucking-
woman. He does want a
you
white
would
woman.
produce
If anyone
some
knows some white
juggernaut
women.
children.
so you want a whitey, and she
What?
she can't be like super thin or like in like she has to be.
Dude, he's black. You know
Love
she's
this.
got to have an ass.
You should get
With
like
your
hey,
hands,
hey,
like you literally have too big of hands. It just wouldn't be-
Hex. This is serious advice. Fucking start playing beach volleyball. I'm telling you, dude. You'll be good at it. 1 and 2. You will find.
You just have to stand there like that.
Yeah,
like,
you just-
Hex is in Ohio, so what do you want him to do? Go play on the beaches of Lake?
there's got to be at least a beach volleyball bar somewhere. Every
There's
city
that. There's
has
also
one.
indoor courts. Whatever. I'm just saying.
or the
female
by the
volleyball player, bro.
Hey, you would
The
feel
Great
much
Lakes.
better on the indoor courts because they're usually basketball courts. You would feel a lot better there. You would just be like, you'd be like, okay, I
More at home.
kind
It's
of,
more at
yeah.
home.
The beach is just
God.
like more like, oh, this is how I got here, but like this is.
Oh,
The
Well,
God.
Boosted is making a good point here, though. Hex is going to need like a really thick woman because if he's going to impregnate her, you know that baby is also going to be really huge. So she needs to like
crawls
really,
out like
yeah.
like out of the ring, it like kind of comes out. These
Dude,
giant black
my
hands.
head's so big.
It's just the
My
hand.
mom-
You guys remember this WWE clip where I think Mark Henry, he's like this big black dude, gets this old lady pregnant, and it's like a saga for like months. And her name is May, and she's like 80, and then she finally gives
Oh.
birth, and it's just a hand. It's a black hand. This is like nobody remembers this shit. It was the fucking
one, I never watched.
craziest-
I didn't watch wrestling growing up. Two, this sounds fucking.
I don't
wild.
remember
Wait, Mark,
What?
this guy Mark Henry, his wrestling name was Sexual Chocolate.
I don't remember this.
I don't remember Mark
Oh.
Henry.
Yo, oh my God, someone has to. If you guys
I don't
can
remember
bring
that. I don't
up
remember that
somehow.
Oh, no, I
storyline.
do remember last
No,
year.
I don't remember the storyline. Yeah.
Are you serious? It was sexual chocolate.
His name is Sexual Chocolate. He had a relationship with May. I forget something May. But this
Is he
bitch
the
was
same
90.
dude that tore down the door? No. Or is he the guy that
Torn down the door.
oh, what's the yes? Is that famous video of the guy just ripping the door off?
Oh, what the fuck is his name? Clinton. I'm sorry,
Oh,
Quentin
that's Rampage.
Johnson.
That's
or something
Rampage
like that.
Jackson.
No,
I think-
Rampage Jackson is also the same one that who was the WWE owner?
I thought
the guy that just got
McMahon.
Vince
McMahon.
McMahon.
that he would like he would say the N word too. He'd be like, "What's up, my nigga?" And then like, no, he said it. That's the video where he says it to I'm blanking on all the fucking names. The guy the fucking can't see me.
God, you really are retarded.
Yeah. Well, with wrestling, I'm also really bad with names.
Yeah.
The Chinese sympathizer. You know who we're
John
talking
Cena.
about.
Oh,
John Cena. He calls
Yeah.
John Cena his
Yeah.
nigga, and then like it pans over, and it's like two black wrestlers like, what the fuck? It's such a fun fucking scene. Oh my god.
oh shit. We've been going for a while. I know. Do you got to go on to is your show coming up?
30 minutes.
good.
But I can hang for like 10 more if you guys want to.
All right, let's do 10
Well, we can
more.
wrap it. Whatever.
Yes, do 10 more. I gotta go watch Triple R with the
I'm gonna. I kind of want to watch it now tonight too.
Please,
love
please do. Report
It
back.
was Netflix. You guys said Netflix.
Netflix.
I guess- I
has
guess
it
I
opened
could
you up
watch
to
it.
other Bollywood movies?
Yeah, how could it not? It's that good,
Oh,
dude. Like,
okay, guys, I don't know if anyone cares. But I did send the YouTube link for that video in the chat. You can watch it later because it's one of the greatest moments on TV ever.
All right.
Of
thing
the
with
hand or
Yes, well, I think it's like a promo of their relationship for a year.
Dude, wrestling is wild. I really am. It's like making a comeback too, which is very weird to me.
Yeah.
Like it's like, well, and I guess it might be something because I know ESPN bought it, and like so they like cover pro wrestling now for some reason, even though it's not a real sport. But
yeah, it's like always on one of the ESPNs now. I think like
Always.
And they have all the like
ESPN
documentaries
News or
about all the old
Yes.
ones on lately.
Mhm.
That's what Mr. Forrest Mo's been watching all the time. So I've been like,
something. Yeah, dude.
I swear to God, he cried after Austin, the 360 guy.
30
It was his like last match with The Rock, you know. And I started looked over, and there was like a tear in his eye.
Dude, 30 for 30s are like old men's like Hallmark channel, dude. Like they just
Oh,
gets
yeah.
like 30 for 30s makes every like boomer dad just get like teary eyed about like dude, it's so
Oh
funny.
yeah,
Like,
how could they do that to Bartman?
I mean, like, but I will. The one I really love is the Bo Jackson one. That one is fucking.
You don't know
baller,
Bo,
dude.
yeah.
It's a great
Love
one.
that shit. I was a
I
huge
bet you.
Bo
I bet you
fan.
Bartman was a libertarian too.
Dude,
'Cause he's
yeah.
so autistic.
Dude, I probably
Which one was Bartman?
He was the one
He's
that
He
the
stole
Cubs,
the ball from Moises Alou during the playoffs.
Yeah, the
for
Cubs Marlins NLCS in 2003.
Oh yes, the guy that. Oh, okay, I know who you're talking about.
He basically
Yeah.
got like thrown out of society and blamed for the Cubs' loss that year when clearly it was not his fault.
It's really funny though. I thought you were talking about. I think for some reason I was thinking back on wrestling, and there was the 30 for 30 about the guy that killed his family. And you're like, clearly he's a libertarian.
Oh, Benoit. Yeah,
What?
Benoit's probably a libertarian too.
Yeah, Benoit.
Come to think of it, he's almost certainly a libertarian. Yeah.
Jesus.
That is a wild story, though, because I don't think I watched the complete 30 for 30, but I watched some of it, and just hearing them talk about how he didn't he call his friends afterwards? Like he just murdered his family, and he called his friends
know.
"What's up?" Like he stayed in the house for 8 hours after that. I might
It's probably
I think-
a conspiracy theory behind that.
Couple hundred years from now, we will look back on all of the violent sport athletes that committed crimes and be like, I can't believe that we
Yep.
put them in prison because they are clearly brain damaged. Like,
Yeah,
clearly.
Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah, he's innocent. Let him go. Did nothing wrong.
Don't get
Can't
me
really
fucking
let him go.
started.
He's dead.
Clint, he's dead. He committed suicide.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Oh yeah, committed suicide.
Oh,
so
Aaron
did Epstein.
Hernandez didn't kill himself. All right.
Now
God.
it didn't help that also Florida and the Patriots also covered that shit up for a long time. Like they literally,
Mhm,
I
yeah.
remember at Florida they were the cops. He was the prime suspect. They were like, it's,
Did you see him ball out though? I would have covered that shit up too.
Oh
Dude,
yeah,
dude.
that's what I'm saying. But yeah, they were literally like, hey, yeah, this was killed. They were killed by a very large, Mexican man or whatever he fucking is in Florida Gators, like Florida Gators, like outfit. Like he was wearing like all Florida Gators stuff.
I think that was the guy. He
No clue
shot.
who it is.
I think that was the guy he shot, but the guy didn't die.
I just want to go on the record that I would cover up a murder for the Chargers to win a Super Bowl. I just want everybody to be aware.
By the way,
You
fun.
would-
If Justin Herbert kills
That's
an
what I'm saying.
entire,
If just
an entire elementary school filled with children, I will
by the
cover
way,
it up.
little
to win
fun
the
fact
fucking-
here. You know the club.
Oh boy!
You know the club that Aaron Hernandez. I think a guy had like spilled a drink on him or something, and
Yeah,
after
yeah.
that he murdered those like two guys in Boston.
Dude, that's fucking alpha shit.
That same club I saw Robbie the Fire, Dave Smith, and Louis J. Gomez do comedy at that same club. So that's pretty
nice.
Yeah, and I
cool.
bet you didn't fucking go out and murder the person that stepped on your shoe like Aaron Hernandez did.
No,
You
but
pussy.
Lewis said "fuck you" to me right outside that club. So.
No.
You should have shot him.
the better club.
Should have stabbed him like his father.
Oh.
The
You
better
want to be
club is-
alpha. You want to be
YouTube,
alpha.
this is all jokes. This is all jokes, but that's some alpha shit. Aaron Hernandez is a fucking AMOG beast.
Hey, another alpha was when Ben Roethlisberger in the club or the bar in Georgia where he raped all those women. That's even more.
Super alpha, dude. Are you kidding me?
Dude, all these NFL players.
If you're
are
strong enough to take it, you take it. That's how it goes.
Dude, well, who was the NFL player who was like on his like home video footage, like dragging his wife around the place? That's
Ray
alpha.
I know
Rice.
who he's
Ray
talking
Rice.
about.
Ray Rice. Was
No,
the
not
one
Ray
that dragged-
Rice. Ray
That
the
Rice.
one inside? Was it the one inside where he was like
It was
tossing
the New
her
York-
around?
Where he
New
like
Jets.
tossed her across the room.
Yeah,
He's
Ray
like,
Rice.
Yeah,
in
at the
an
TV.
elevator.
Super alpha. You gonna fuck with that guy?
The dude
No
that fought for
way.
the UFC, he threw his girl on a pile of guns. He beat the shit out of her and then threw her on a pile of loaded guns. I was like,
Dude,
damn, that's
what
alpha.
about-
and then we.
Dude,
all
Ray
these
Rice,
guys-
Ray
all these
Rice,
guys
the way
were-
he KO'd that bitch in the elevator.
Oh my
Yeah.
Dude, Henry Ruggs, man, he's like a game of fucking Carmageddon. Like,
Yes.
I see this bitch over here walking her dog, I'm just gonna run right into her.
So all these guys.
All
should
the
still
black
be
people
NFL.
jacking up the Koreans in New York City and San Francisco. Fucking alpha.
I'm saying all these guys should still be playing sports right now, but Deshaun Watson is a pussy. He's the one that it's actually should because he like he was.
Yeah,
getting
you don't ask
massages.
for a hand job. you
Yeah,
take
this
it.
guy.
Yeah.
No. 100%. Fuck him. All these guys. Adrian Peterson beating his kids. 100%
Alpha.
fine. Alpha.
Definitely.
What about Michael Vick? What about Michael Vick?
I am reclaiming toxic masculinity.
Dude, I remember I had Adrian Peterson on one of my fantasy teams that year, and I named my team Adrian Beat His Son.
There
Oh,
was
yeah,
the
GBO.
UFC guy that pummeled the porn star lady.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's War Machine, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
super alpha.
He destroyed that woman.
Yeah,
By the way,
her face looked like the guy from the Goonies after. That was fucked up.
by the way,
They talked about that on. I think they talked about that in the most
Hey, you
recently
guys!
Yoey May rap. But yeah,
you know who's fucking alpha, by the way? John Gruden, because he just goes out there and calls Roger Goodell a faggot. It doesn't even matter, man.
and he's suing them now. I believe.
He should.
I think he's actually suing the NFL over.
Roger Goodell is definitely a faggot. So
He had $100 million contract. He should sue to get that money. Should
Well, yeah, but I think it was getting the money. I think it's suing because it was like,
for defamation.
yeah, I think for defamation.
It's like
or some
it's
shit.
like it's your emails, bro.
that's fucking alpha, man.
You just start using the word alpha just way too much.
Oh yeah, just use it for anything. It's just yeah, bro, dude. I had a turkey sandwich like, dude, that's a fucking alpha, man. Just
You know how
sandwiches
Fauci-
are alpha.
When Fauci
dude.
covered up that gain of function research in Wuhan, fucking
No,
alpha, bro.
honestly though,
I'm not using base
Fauci
anymore. I'm
might
saying
be
alpha.
the most alpha dude in the world, though. For real, like Fauci.
Yeah, Alpha's a new base. That's good for base, Alpha.
But-
Started here.
No, but
Everybody do it.
Fauci for real, he even gets on. He's like, I'm literally science and truth. That is alpha.
That is
he is
alpha.
the most alpha man out there.
I don't know.
That's
You
actually a
can't-
good point.
Is
When he
he
killed
more
all those
alpha
gay
than
people in the
Hunter
80s,
Biden?
Yeah, he killed a ton of
Alpha.
gay people in the 80s. That's true.
Alpha.
That's very alpha. Is he
Anyone who
more
commits
alpha
gay
than-
genocides is pretty alpha. Let's be
is
honest.
he more
Honestly,
alpha
And he's
than,
doing it again.
Yeah, but say
Oh,
monkeypox
shit,
again.
yeah.
He's probably like, dude. Honestly, I think I might change my mind on Fauci.
I have
this
to
whole time.
reassess my entire.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
just-
delete. I'm gonna delete all my episodes from my show.
Dude, I don't
Just
know.
in the podcast right there.
Yeah, you should end the entire podcast. Make
I just-
one more.
This is
make,
the end of Liberty Lockdown. Fauci's a great
Make
guy.
one
I
more
don't know what to
video
tell
and
you.
just be like, guys. After thinking about it, Fauci's pretty alpha.
The headline: I was wrong about
I
Fauci.
was wrong about Fauci.
Yeah.
I'm modeling my entire life after him.
It's like
from
just
now on.
because I disagree with what he did doesn't mean he was awesome to do it. Like,
But you know
that's-
what? You know what? The way he went out and he threw that opening pitch at that Washington Nationals game, not very alpha.
No, that
Oh,
removed all of it. Yeah, that's true.
Not very alpha.
It's pretty
Which-
gay.
Which also that also means that 50 Cent is an alpha too. By the way,
Oh, that was bad too.
You,
If you
you
get
know who's-
shot,
Conor McGregor.
you know
you
who's
get shot
massive-
5 times.
Get shot.
You know who's a massive alpha though? Jeffrey Epstein.
God.
Because not only
No,
was
no, clip it. Just clip that. That's it. That's all you need.
not
Out of
only was he-
context.
I am clipping that.
not only was he
Just
out
end it
there,
right there. Just Toad going.
not only was he out there just like rounding up all these children, just collecting them up, but he got a woman to do it with him or for him while he was fucking her and all the children. probably.
And
he did it and blackmailed all the most powerful people in the
And-
world with it.
his side bitch that was like basically rounding up all the children, huge rack, super alpha.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
smirk he had the entire time.
Would you
There's
call
something
which?
about the
Did she have mommy milkers? Do those count as mommy milkers? or
Oh,
are they not
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
quite big enough?
No,
Texas
those are
mommy
no.
milkers?
No, they're milkers. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Robbie was on the other night, and we just looked up politician mommy milkers all night. So
well, that's what I was about to say because that's just goes to fucking Pelosi. I mean, that's just
Yeah.
yeah, of course we looked at them again.
She's got the mommy milkers. Yeah.
Do you think they're fake or real, or she's done
Yeah,
something to
they're-
them over the way?
They're fake,
Yeah.
too shiny.
They're
Shiny.
too high up. They're too high up.
I think they're fake. Yeah, they would
Who it is?
definitely. have
They're
said-
older.
I think
Fake. Pelosi.
No, they're not fake, dude.
Yeah, I don't think they're fake either.
Really? How did she get that lift to them then?
Are they
Brawl.
lifted? You think those are lifted?
There could be
It's
lifted.
like, Toad's like, I don't know. I don't understand women's undergarments.
I think-
I'm really confused right now.
That's not true because I wear a bra. So
I bet those sandbags
Dude,
feel great.
Hey, Clint, Top. I think whenever we get together next, we need to go to a mall and just take Toad to Victoria's Secret and just watch him. It would be like information overload. It'd be like you remember that scene at
yeah,
the fourth.
You're
the fourth
assuming he
Indiana
doesn't
Jones
do that
movie.
every Saturday.
you're assuming that I'm not banned for life.
No, they got-
I took Toad into Rural King, and that was actually pretty fucking funny. We should have recorded that.
I think my honest opinion
Yeah.
is that Pelosi's tits look elevated because they sit upon her fupa. You know, like they just like,
Oh, that's true.
No,
so they're
it's,
Grandma
like, they ought to
fupa.
be here, but the fupa keeps them there. So
what it is about
Yeah.
them is that they were very shiny, like if the skin was taut. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
that's all right. That's fair. She might have got a reduction. Who knows?
Very
Fucking
weird.
juggernaut.
Reduction, but they're
Ask,
huge.
ask JFK.
No, you know what it is? Though?
That was a reduction.
No. I bet what it is she had the turkey neck, and she got the turkey neck thing that like to tighten up her
gizzard.
neck, and it just pulled it
It
up.
lifted up her
They
boobs.
just-
Neck lift.
They just cut off like 3 inches, and they just went, and they just pulled it all up. And
I
I'm
I,
like,
bet, I
Right.
bet you that's true.
That might
honestly.
be-
I bet
actually.
I'm not even fucking
I
joking.
like that
was
theory.
Forrest
Like,
Mommy,
or-
who's
or-
the most famous person you've ever slept with? You slept with a congressman, sitting congressman?
No, it's
Former
probably a
president.
guy in a silly metal band called Dragon Force. If you've ever
Oh!
heard of them.
Joe would be the only guy that knows who this is.
Silly. Dragon Force. is
Dragon
fucking-
Force,
They're
holy
fucking
They're awesome. They're kind of awesome. Like
They're really
It's
fucking
special.
good.
I'm
It's
gonna Google
talented.
that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the one named Sam Totman. That's all I know. And you know what? I think he was actually kind of gay because I looked like a boy that night, and he was like all over me. And I was like, might be gay. And then so later on, he came to town, and I used to work in the business, and someone else said, "Yeah, we saw him giving a blowjob to someone else," and I was like, "Okay, cool."
Now, here's
Yeah, I
the question.
really
Remember,
love
there was
Dragon
there was a
Force.
whole thing about like they're a 10, but is this the opposite? Like if they're in a band, so like they're a 6, but they're in a heavy. They like their lead singer in a heavy metal band, so they're like a fucking.
It was
10.
just, it was, yeah, you could say that. I guess they have to be cool,
Yeah.
and they're not cool. Like people in bands aren't always cool.
Did
Dude,
Homeboy
that's-
demand that he fucked you from behind? Because if
No,
so,
we were in like the little bus thing, little bus like cocoon, you know.
Yeah,
You
but
were
I mean-
on Dragon Force's tour bus, huh? All right.
And it
But you
was
wanna-
like it was Spinal Tap because they're all from like New Zealand and England, so they're like something like that, and they're just like silly, and it was
I
like
love it,
Spinal
man.
Tap
Dude.
in real life.
Dude, their guitar work is fucking amazing. What the fuck is? Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, you can elevate your number. Like you can be like a really average dude and do way better with women if you're the front man of a band, which is why I was the front man of like 3 different bands in high school. So
You did
Yeah,
good,
you
and now you're in no sheath underwear, looking all hot and
Wait.
sexy.
that's right. I'm their new model.
Yeah, you should come out. You and me should do a campaign together for them. They're out here. The
Good
sheath
idea.
people.
Are they? All right.
Yeah.
We you know how hard we tried to get them to sponsor our show. Like we at the beginning there we were trying so hard for
Dude.
Sheath and like we were tweeting
I don't
at
even-
them and
I
it
don't
just
know if
didn't
we
work.
tried that. We tried to get one of their guys on our show.
No, you know what it was? It was Fat Dave. I tried to get Fat Dave to get sponsored. That's what it was. That's what I'm
Oh,
thinking
okay.
about. And it just they followed me, but then that was what I could never get them to.
Seems like a cool dude, and there's like an actual store. I haven't been down to it, but it's kind of like far
I
away.
really need to try their underwear. I especially.
Yeah.
I've heard
I've
it's
got, like,
better for
5
certain
pairs.
times, certain activities.
Let's
Better
do
than others.
let's use the show funds to get Toad to Colorado and do a professional photo shoot with Forest Mommy. Sheath
Yeah,
underwear.
let's do it.
Hell yeah.
Just do it. That'd
I
be
want Toad to
fun.
put a sparkler in his ass.
Yeah.
I don't know. Penetration of the butthole is gay, man.
It was so small. It's such a small little sick. It's like nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
All right.
That is
Well-
definitely a 4th of July. Like you would wear the like some type of if they have like whatever it's called like American flag underwear, and then just bend over Toad and just put
Forrest
that thing in
Mommy,
your ass.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
that you would never have to work a day in your life if you just do that every day, right?
I know.
Why don't you do
I know.
it?
It's a lot
I mean,
of
honestly,
work.
You've already done it. If you no, it's not.
It's
Go
a
to
lot of work
Walmart,
looking
get
hot.
this
It is a lot of work looking hot.
You
all
do
the
that
time.
anyways. So fucking monetize
Yeah,
it.
guys, I actually got to go.
I
but
am
I'll-
monetized. Oh, good.
I'll see you.
Thank you.
I probably should go too. I'm gonna go watch
Yeah.
Triple R.
One
I
minority
gotta go
here.
watch Triple R.
Everybody go watch Triple
Okay.
R, but more importantly, watch my live stream with Alex. Stein. Love you guys.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. And then you guys have a Tower Power coming up soon.
Wednesday.
New
Every
Wednesday.
Wednesday,
Who's
9/11 Eastern. Doesn't
Who's
matter.
on?
It'll be fucking awesome.
Yeah,
You guys should
we-
check it out. It's on Odyssey.
We never
Alright.
know.
Thanks,
All right,
thanks
thank
for
you
having
guys so much. I'll be watching
us on. Had a ton of
Alex.
fun.
Thank you. Follow my new